If I had to describe MCN in one word, it would be transformational. As a freshman, I had no idea what nursing really entailed or what that meant as a student, and now as a senior, I just have turned into such a different person, and I feel much more capable and more prepared for my career ahead of me than I ever thought I would.
Exceptional.
Inspiring.
Innovative.
Oh gosh, it's caring.
Caring. I would say overall, faculty, the students, and the alumni, all caring. I mean, it is a group of nurses. After all, that is their main job, and they do an incredible job of it. It takes a very special breed of individual to be a nurse, and I can't really think of a better word that could describe them.
If I could describe MCN in one word, it would be compassionate.
I think I would say compassion. And I would add to that compassionate leader now. I think that's one of the attributes that we have valued greatly in the history of Mennonite College of Nursing throughout our 100 years. And my experience here has been one that compassion is one of the themes that keeps me going, and seeing that in students and seeing that in faculty and in the relationships that we have with patients and with families and with the college. Once we've been at ISU, all of that has been a strength for us.
Perhaps flexible, where we kind of move and transition as the dynamics of nursing change. I would say supportive.
I would say supportive is a word for MCN.
Supportive.
I think the word I would use is commitment. There's a predominant saying or a message that every student who enters a simulation lab can see, and it says, we believe that every student is just doing their best every time that they are here. And I think, to me, that says we know that we're humans, but there is this expectation that we will all keep working at it until we get it right.
The one word I would use to describe MCN is committed. They're super committed to making sure that the students are able to succeed in any situation you're put in. So whether it is in class with a teacher, they're always going to be an excellent resource for you, or in clinical with your instructors, they're always going to make sure that you are prepared to walk into that patient's room and you know exactly what you're doing. So they're extremely committed, and I feel like as a senior, I really am ready to go out into the work field and workforce and feel confident going into each patient room, knowing because I am so prepared because of MCN.
Passionate.
I would say passion.
I would describe MCN in one word as life-changing. I would not be on the path I am right now as a great future nurse.
Perseverance.
Excellence.
I would describe MCN in one word as being excellent.
If I had to describe MCN, it would be the word excellence.
If I had to describe MCN in one word, I would most definitely describe it as welcoming.
I've been thinking about this, and I want to say the one word would be wise. And I kind of played a spoof off of it when I was thinking about it, and I want to use the letters of wise. And so W, welcoming. So I think we are very welcoming at Mennonite for students and for faculty and staff. And the I would be for innovative. So very innovative in our thinking and our progression of academics and how we handle student population and that kind of stuff as well. Systematic, so we're very organized and move through the curriculum and help the students have a really great experience, and then ever evolving. So kind of thought that was a really good way to encapsulate what I wanted to say about Mennonite.
Magnificent. I think of MCN as legacy. It's been a part of the college for over 100 years, and that's a lot of nurses. That's thousands of nurses, so that's a legacy, definitely.
I would say in one word, MCN is home.